Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Expect to Win Experience Talk Show. You are here, and we're ready to get started. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Expect to Win Experience. I am Coach Thomas, and it is my pleasure to bring to you student athletes from all across the country looking to advance and go to the next level in their careers. We come to you live from Los Angeles, and I want to apologize for our late start tonight. We had some technical difficulties, and I am past that and ready to have a good time and introduce you to an incredible student athlete. But I want to invite you to subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody about the Expect to Win Experience. We are the world's showcase for student athletes, and we are the brand. Expect to Win brand is about student athletes and promoting them and their careers and helping them go to the next level. And so tell somebody. You can, right below it says subscribe to Expect to Win TV. Subscribe to Expect to Win TV, and you'll be kept up to date on all of the exciting student athletes like the one we have tonight. And we will bring to you the best of the best. I absolutely love hosting this show because I get a chance to meet some of the most incredible student athletes in the world. And tonight is no exception. We have a young man that I know you're going to be motivated and inspired by his story, and we're going to have a good time. So we're going to have our first commercial break of the evening, and then we're going to be back with our very special student athlete tonight, the Expect to Win Experience Talk Show, where the student athletes are the stars. Welcome back. I'm Coach Thomas, and this is the Expect to Win Experience Talk Show. If you are a student athlete or a parent of a student athlete, and you'd like to have your child or your athlete appear on our show, you can reach out to us at 1-800-674-9829. It's 1-800-674-9829, and you can speak to Miss Eileen, who is our scheduler, and she will get you all set up and lined up and taken care of to be a guest on the Expect to Win Experience Talk Show live from Los Angeles, California, where thankfully it was not raining today. We have had more rain than I think I've ever experienced in my life, and I'm born and raised in Los Angeles. But anyway, enough of that. We have a young man tonight that I want to introduce to you and the audience, and he is our 60-second guest here on the Expect to Win Experience Talk Show. And he is a football player, and he is 16 years old, 6 feet 9 inches tall, and 350 pounds, 55 pounds, I believe. I'm glad I'm not in the same studio with him because he would make me look like a midget. But at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce to you Mr. Ashton Wintrack.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Ashton, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So tell us a little bit about you. Tell us what school you go to and who you are.
So I'm Ashton Whitrick. I'm starting right tackle for Sugarcane High School. So I had a rough start with my life. I was born with a gastroschisis, which means I was born with the intestines on the outside of my body, and I spent the first 6 months of my life in the hospital. So doctors said I was going to be pretty small, premature. Like I was born premature, so they thought I was going to be pretty small. Ended up being 6'9", 335 pounds. So I think I overcame that. I overcome a lot of things in football. Really love football, and think that's me.
Well, Ashton, tell me this, man. That's incredible in itself that you overcame the health challenges. I'm sure. I mean, you were a child, and your parents had to. Somebody had to have a hand in instilling in you that attitude.
Yeah.
Would you say that's correct? Who did you get that fight from?
I mean, I have a lot of supporters in my family. I have my dad, my mom, and my brother. Uh, I would say a lot is from my mom. My mom always signs me up. She got me with this, which I'm thankful for. She really just gets me everywhere, every camp. I started off high school like with not a lot of exposure and stuff like that, but my mom puts my name out there. So I think, and like uh, another reason why I want to go play for our football is so my life and my family is like where we don't have to worry as much. So I think it's my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you start playing football?
But when I was 5 years old, 2013.
So when you were 5 years old, your mom knew you had these health challenges. Did she
Yeah.
ever say to you she was nervous, or did
Yeah.
she ever worry about you playing?
So so actually I started trying to play at 4, but I tried a couple drills and like I felt something wrong. Like I had to go to the doctor. So like I sat 2 years out, and then I felt like I was old enough to play. Then actually the funny thing is I played not receiver, quarterback my first year of football,
Okay.
and made it on newspapers. So ever since then, like when my first game of football, I was like, man, I love this. I love the adrenaline rush, and I just love getting my aggression out. So yeah.
Wow. So your mom was she never was worried about you playing, or did she just knew
No,
you could do?
I think I don't think she was worried because I'm always been able to fight through adversity and stuff. So I think she was a little worried like in the beginning, but not too much really.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is incredible because I think most moms are usually the ones who worry about their sons playing football, and
Yeah.
knowing that you were playing and you had to overcome these health issues. So tell me this, Ashton. Okay, you started when you were playing 5 years old. That's when you knew you wanted to be a football player, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it about football? You say you like the adrenaline rush.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
because you're bigger than everybody? Or you can hit everybody? What is it?
So football is it's just not a sport. Like it's also like a life thing. It really teaches you leadership, discipline. So it teaches you a lot of life aspects and almost pretty much everything you need for life. Like learn how to control your anger, like to be a good man off the field and like be a mean man on the field. I mean, good money comes behind it, you know. So
Right,
and,
right.
and then I just love football. Like I said, just getting my aggression out, uh, the adrenaline rush, having brothers around you as a family you can rely on, always doing something. So I think that's
Is everybody else in your family asking? Are you the biggest person in your family, the tallest person,
yeah,
or
yeah. Yes, I
really?
am.
Okay. How tall is your brother?
So my brother is 6'4", and my dad is 6'8".
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty. You come from a big family then. And
Yeah,
how tall is your mom? Probably about 5'5",
5'9".
5'9". Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool, man. So, what about most kids? That are your height would automatically gravitate towards basketball.
yeah.
Why did you ever think about playing basketball? Or
Um, so one thing I did realize, so like I do like basketball a lot. Like I did start to play a little bit my freshman year, Sir Ken. I tried playing, got on the JV team, and then didn't really pursue it. Didn't really like it as much. A lot more like knee injuries, I would say. Like I would say the more I started running, the more I felt it in my knees. But also, it's not as many people on the same team. Just not the same. Uh, I, He's not the same.
from from a mental standpoint, actually, let me ask you this: or you probably, if not the tallest, probably one of the tallest students at your school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How does that ever bother you mentally, or you just go with the flow? Because you seem to be really kind of chill, but do
Yeah.
you just go with the flow, or how do you deal with that?
Pretty much. Like I try to fit in as much as I can. Um, but at Shuriken, I do have to say there is like a lot of bigger guys. There's a 7'2" dude on my school, so like I'm not the only one, but it is kind of a standout every day. I do have to listen to be like, oh, you're tall, oh, you're big. What sport do you have to play basketball? Blah blah, blah. I've always had people tell me like you shouldn't be playing football, you should play basketball, and I feel like I should prove them wrong and set a different standard for the NFL.
Okay, all right. Are you familiar with? Because when I knew I was going to be interviewing you, I started looking up guys that were close to your height in the
Yeah,
NFL. And are you
yeah.
familiar with Ed Too Tall Jones?
No, I'm not.
Okay, yeah. You need to look up Ed Too Tall Jones. He was a 6'9" lineman and played 15 years with the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's your homework assignment to look up Ed Too Tall Jones. All right. Tell me how are your grades, Ashton? How are you doing
Oh, so
grade?
that's a cool story. So I came into high school not having a really good background in school. I came from a charter school called I Lead,
Okay.
and basically the teachers didn't wasn't strict at all there. Didn't make you do your work. So I came to Syracuse very undisciplined. So my freshman year was a struggle. Barely passed with like a 2.0. So the next year, which is this year, I ended the semester with a 3.8 GPA. Um, Thank you. I appreciate it. But I realized you gotta what I'm doing it for, like what's the outcome at the end, and you gotta be disciplined and just want to do it. You gotta want to do it, or you're not gonna make it. That's how I feel.
the discipline. Okay, you say your freshman year you struggled. Where did the discipline come from? Was it did your mom get on your behind, or you just
Uh,
made up your mind to do it?
oh, well, so the first thing like I did was, well, we did summer school, and then I did a touring at a college, and then I was like, wow, like I was like, if this is amazing, this is the type of life I want to live, and like the college coaches were saying, like they don't just look at football, they look at the grades.
Right.
So it was like it really inspired me when I looked at a college, a Division I college, UW Washington. Uh, so I looked at that college, and it really inspired me to push even harder than I was last year.
Wow. Do you ever feel like Ashton that because I mean, like I said, you seem like you really chill, but you seem focused. That you know what you want. You know what
Yeah,
you're going for, and whoever told you about the colleges, that is so true. So many athletes, student athletes, forget how important the grades are.
yeah.
What college would you like to attend? Do you have any idea what college? Have you thought about that?
Top five, or what do you want? What do you want?
All right, give me your top five.
All right, USC, UCLA, Georgia, Ohio, and Tennessee.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, that's okay. All right. Well, you're starting off with the right one. Trojan, fight on. You
yeah,
know,
yes, sir. I just was there. I got the wristband.
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. So, Ashton, tell me this. So last year was your first year playing high school football, right?
yeah,
Okay. In your football career, since you 5 and you are 16 now, right?
yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah,
Right. So you are 11-year veteran
yeah,
at 16.
yeah.
Can you think of one time that or one play that you made that even now when you think about it, you be like, wow, I can't believe I did that.
So, uh, I mean, I have a lot. I have times where I can go from like where I was quarterback or fullback. But there's this
Anyone.
one that really sticks out to me though. Is so like I was pulling, not pulling. It was like outside zone, and our running back comes behind me, and like we go head out, and the linebacker goes straight into my knees, and like man, I couldn't believe the pain I was feeling. But I basically I made the touchdown block for my teammate
Wow.
for overtime.
Wow. Wow.
Then I played after that, but it really like started a bunch of knee problems for me after. And
Where's Sierra Canyon located, Ashton? Where's that school?
Chatsworth,
Chatsworth. Okay. All right.
yeah,
Okay. So you led the charge. You led the block for the running back to score the winning touchdown in overtime.
yeah.
How did you feel after that? Because you said you were in pain.
Yeah, so
How
I
did
was
you
in
feel?
pain. I was in a lot of pain, but it was double overtime, and it was against a team that no one expected us to win. So the team was undefeated, and we were like 7-4. So like it was the first round of playoffs, I think, but they were undefeated. It was a super big thing. Our coaches are crying, but it's a youth game. It's just a little memory for me.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Who is your biggest cheerleader?
My mom.
Your mom. Your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Is your mom? Do your mom and dad are they athletes? Are they athletic at all?
So, so my mom is really like a nurse, like or she like used to be my team mom. But my dad, he played high level hockey. He almost made it to the like semi pros, but he shredded his shoulder, so unfortunately he couldn't. But he was going to go to Canada before he hurt his shoulder.
Wow. Okay. Man, to have okay, you say your brother is 6'4", your dad is 6'8",
Yeah.
You're 6'9". How did your mom deal with, three
Oh
giants?
man. I mean, she really does it. Like, she'll give us a meal from like I don't know. Let's just say she cooks something like a steak and broccoli. That won't fill us up. It takes like 3 plates. Very expensive. Very expensive. I can just tell you a McDonald's order I can get, which I don't do. I'm on a meal prep, so
Yeah,
guys don't get me. But I'll get like two number sevens, a 20-piece chicken nugget, and then another large fry on top of the other large fry, and then get a Sprite, which is like $30 by myself. And you can imagine what my dad would get or my brother would get. So
wow. Yeah,
yeah,
we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry up and get you to the NFL.
yeah, man, that's my goal. That's my goal.
What team would you like to play for in the NFL? We've already,
Uh,
we skipped college. We go straight to the NFL.
Green Bay. Green Bay.
Green Bay. Why
Yeah.
Green Bay?
So it's just been in my family my whole life, like ever since I was born. Like, oh, you're a Green Bay fan. So I mean, and I just love the people. Like, I went to a 49ers versus Green Bay, and like the people were so nice, and I just really love the team, love the colors. So
Okay. How inspirational? What would you say about your coach, your football coach? Uh,
head coach.
is he inspirational to you at all?
Yeah.
How did he
So
affect your life?
I mean, no, he's affected me a lot. Made me become a man. He's really taught me like maturity, and like he's inspirational because I've seen the players he's like brought out. He literally last year I don't know if it's like 13 recruits. Like, he gave 13 scholarships to seniors, and 13 different people went to Division I colleges last year, and they're all
Wow.
becoming really good in college. And um, some of the players like Army people, Marines, just everybody, and you can see like he produces great men. So I think that's why I chose him, because he's a great man himself, super kind, humbled, but he tells it straight to your face, which I love it, because he's not like a nice guy, just tell you what you want to hear, but he'll tell you what you need to hear. You know?
Now, okay, that's awesome, Ashton. A lot of kids that are big, they have a hard time adjusting to their body. Did you ever go
Yeah,
through that kind of awkward
yeah, I
stage?
did. Yeah, so I actually started up my life like very skinny and tall. Um, it was until about the age I hit 12 or 11 when I became a lineman. Very weird. I didn't want to be a lineman. I always touched the ball, so I didn't really want to be a lineman. It was very awkward, like bending my knees, like having to kick step back, always being off balance. But I would say, like, I think a God given gift I have is to be a lineman. So, like, I really caught on quick to it. I had great trainers. So I think it was like the first stage of being a lineman, having to learn to be a lineman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you like inside or outside? Play inside or outside?
Uh, I can play anywhere, but I really like playing offensive tackle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
Um. So offensive tackle. What's it called? You get to go against the speedy guys. So you're always working. You you're always using your balance more than others. Like, I think it's more challenging. So like I like it. I like it better.
Wow.
Um. They're the highest paid position, well, second highest paid position in the NFL. So that's the obvious answer. But I don't know why I like it.
You know what I like about you, Ashton? You are the first guest that I've ever had that talked about making money. Nobody else talks about making money. When we
No,
know
I'm
that's
saying I'm being truthful though.
yeah, and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it because everybody else Nobody else wants to talk about it,
Yeah.
but that's what you want to go to the pros for, to get paid.
Yeah. And
And
exposure and like just show, like I want to make this approach like to show the kids my size can do it. Like there's a lot of like I would say like soft kids my size that don't want to be aggressive and because they're so big and they're afraid to hurt other kids. That's how I started off a little bit. Like I was like I don't know if I want to go against this like our size dude and hurt him because what before like I would go and like go I would go like 100% years and like I would like break a kid's hand for falling on him. And then it's like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. But I was like, later on, this is where my mom comes in. It's like, well, if you're gonna play football, they gotta learn the people against you gotta learn that that's a sport. And you're trying to make it pro.
exactly. I remember my grandsons, they play football, and I remember my grandson, he was little, but he was probably about 8 or 9 years old, and he was playing football against this little kid, but they were playing in the house.
Yeah.
And he threw this kid down. The kid started crying. And I remember he said, well, he shouldn't be playing football if he's going to cry.
Yeah.
So, football is a rough sport.
Yeah.
So, Ashton, we're gonna wrap this interview up, but I still got a couple more questions for you. What does expect to win mean to you?
Expect to win. So I mean, it's really I think the goal you set. So it's really what you do to achieve the win. I think not expect to win. You never should expect to win. You should always work for it.
Oh, you threw me a curveball with that one, Ashton. I hadn't heard that before. So that I like that. You said don't expect to win, work to win.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you know that's taking money out of my pocket because we got to push expect to win. But
Yeah.
but I like it.
Yeah.
I like.
I mean, I expect to win. Like you know what I mean. Like I expect to win, but I'm saying like if you're say you're going against a person like me, and then say we have two of the same guys that are same size, right? And one's worked for 11 years and one hasn't, but the other one expects to win. This one expects to work as hard as he can. Who do you think is going to win? The guy that working as hard as he can.
Right. Okay. All right.
So that's what the outcome is. Yeah.
I give you that one. Give me a high five on that one. Where we at? There you go. I like that, Ashton. So, Ashton, if is any recruiters watching this, I mean, it'll be up on the Expect to Win TV. Anybody seeing this and they want to contact you, I really want you to join the Expect to Win family. And I want to talk to you about that. I want you to be a part of Expect to Win.
Yeah.
But if anybody want to reach you, do you have any social media information you want to give it out?
Yes. So my social media for Instagram it is my first name Ashton spelled with a D .74. And then my Twitter is Ashton Wintrick, no space, just my first and last name. There's a fake account on me named Ashton Wintrick 1. Do not click on that one. It's the one below it, just named Ashton Wintrick. And if you want to go see my huddle, you can. And it's going to be on my Twitter.
Okay, all right. Ashton, man, I really feel so good about your chances of being successful and succeeding in college and in the NFL. But I gotta tell you, like I tell all of the other student athletes that come on this show, when you sign that big contract, don't forget about Coach Thomas.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget about Coach Thomas. So
you're my first interview. So I mean I'll remember you.
Thank you. Yeah. You got a Expect to Win hoodie coming. I'm curious, what size do you wear?
3X.
3X. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We got 3X.
I mean,
So,
you can give me a 4X. I fit well into a 4X. 3X is like a little tight.
okay, 4X. Okay, well, we get you a 4X then.
Yeah.
But Ashton, man, this has been a privilege and an honor. I'm so honored to be your first interview ever.
Yeah.
And because I promise you, I won't be your last.
Yeah.
There are great things
Thank you.
ahead for you, Ashton. You're going to be in my prayers. I just believe you're going as
Yeah.
far as you want. You have the right mindset. You have the right work ethic. Keep them grades up. Keep
Yeah.
working hard. And like I said, I'm going to talk to your mom. I want you to be a part of the Expect to Win family.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Sierra Canyon High School. This man is a superstar already in his second year of high school football, and they haven't even started yet. But Ashton, man, thank you for coming on the show. I want to have you on again. We're gonna
All right.
reach out and have you on again probably once football season starts or either at the end of the season. I want to see how things go for you this year.
Oh, I can't wait. I got one thing to say.
Yes,
So we
sir.
do have our first game of the year against Jay Sarah. I think it's going to be like August 27th. It's going to
Okay.
be us versus Jay Sarah. It's going to be televised. It's a super big game. We lost to them last year, our first game, but I'm going to be starting, so I want you guys to tune in, please. That's all I got to say.
All right. Send me the information, Ashton, and we're gonna put it up on the Expect to Win website.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ashton Wintrack. All right, thank you, sir. Man, this is why I love what I do. Meeting young people like Ashton. I mean, you could just he has it. He has it. And Ashton is not going to have any problems getting into a college, whatever college he wants to go to. He's not going to have any problems going to the NFL. The young man has it. He has it, and I am honored that we could play some small part in his career. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Expect to Win TV, and if you would like some merch, you'd like to get some Expect to Win gear, there it is, Expect to Win AA.com. And all of our student athletes get a hoodie for coming on the show, and it is just, man, I feel so good about meeting Ashton. And to his mom and his dad and his family, you guys keep supporting him, keep lifting him up, and he's going to go places. With that being said, I am Coach Thomas. This has been the Expect to Win Experience Talk Show. We are the resource for student athletes, for high school and college coaches, recruiters worldwide. God bless you, and as always, fight on.